All right, I'm Kerry Eglin. I work out of the Aberdeen office as the resource biologist for the habitat, so I manage all the state land around. I do Edmonds, McPherson, Brown, Spink, Falk, Day and Marshall counties is in my area. So I just want to talk about the Habitat Pays website. It's going to be a really good resource for you guys. It kind of highlights and goes over everything that these guys are going to talk about later. So if you just go to Google, type in Habitat Pays, it's the first thing right on the top here, maybe. So this brings you to our website. We'll just start out with a little video here. Kind of highlights the mission of Habitat Pays.
Every acre has
loud enough?
To grow crops, to feed cattle, to support wildlife. Every acre of habitat has the potential to improve forage quality and soil health, to help farmers and ranchers achieve their goals as land stewards, to preserve our hunting heritage for future generations. Every farm, every ranch, Habitat Pays.
So now I just kind of want to go over how to get around the website a little bit. Like I said, it's a really good resource for you guys. If you go to the About, it lists out ways to get around. So the Habitat Pays it kind of explains it's a joint effort between the South Dakota Game Fish and Parks and Agriculture to connect farmers and ranchers to the appropriate habitat resources and help them implement it, wildlife habitat, where it makes the most sense to do so. So if we click over here on Habitat Resources, it's going to give a list of state programs, federal programs, what the conservation districts can do for you. So let's just say I'm thinking about improving my grasslands on my property. We'll click on Grassland Habitat, and there's just tons and tons of information here. Ways to get a hold of people. Click on the Grassland Habitat programs, and it lists all kinds of stuff. You can click on here for hours and hours, and if you don't know a lot about it, it's a good way to gain your knowledge, and before you give one of these guys a call, it's a good way to read up on it a little bit, so you kind of know what you're talking about. Same thing with wetland habitat, woody habitats. There's a lot of stuff in here on food plots. So there's programs that the state does, Pheasants Forever does, all kinds of stuff. I won't go through a lot of it. There's just so much information on here. It's something for you guys to go through. One of the things I want to touch on is how to get a hold of these guys. If you happen to forget this or something, if we click on Habitat Advisors over here, click on, let's just say Spink County. Scroll down, it's going to tell you contact information for Sam Fryman, who's here, or for Matt Grunig, who's here and going to talk later. Tells you how to get a hold of everybody. Pretty simple. The other thing is the Landowners Matter booklets that are sitting out on the tables there. They're free. You can sign up to get them sent to your house. The sign up is right here at the bottom of the page. Sign up for the email list. It's a pretty cool magazine. It's nice to have. If you're interested in any of the social media stuff, ways to connect to it here. Some information on future workshops that we'll have, workshops in other areas that we'll have if this isn't enough information for you or you want to go somewhere else to do it. And then just a little bit of contact information at the end. For state or federal or anything like that. But we'll get into more of the base, or the actual information. I just kind of wanted to highlight where you guys can get access to it before everyone talks. So, any questions about the website? There's a link for it right here too on the page. Cool, thanks.